They call me Big Money Manson, go dummy dancing. I don't question you cause I don't care about your answer.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? I just want to do a real quick update video. Today I want to talk about a few topics. One is, and all these topics are gonna lead into each other. But I want y'all to make sure y'all subscribe to this channel, share this video with your friends, hype my channel up. I'm gonna keep these things coming. But I want to talk about three things. One is, first, of course, we're talking about residual income and the importance of residual income. I also want to talk about this Gucci and Jeezy battle. And I'm going to tie that into today's topic. And we're going to talk about the deals. So let me just start off with talking about this Gucci versus Jeezy battle, because the battle was crazy. And I'm lit the whole time. Like, God dang, they dropping them back to back to back. But Jeezy said something in the middle of his, I remember Guwap saying, I got 5 million in diamonds on me right now. and then that nigga Jeezy said, let's go. He said, I don't have Atlanta. So he said, let's versus that. Nigga, what? I'm looking at Jeezy like, yo, hey man, you my new favorite. Oh, you was my favorite, but now you my new favorite rapper, man. You are on top of things. I appreciate him saying that. And I know everybody who watched me, a lot of y'all caught that. Y'all know I was gonna say something about it, but I heard him say that, man. And then I was listening to him on the Breakfast Club. Now he dropped a new album. I think it's Thug Motivation. I don't want to get it wrong. I think it's a new Thug Motivation, 102, and Thug Motivation 102, I believe. Now I hadn't listened to it yet, but I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna give him his just due. I'm gonna take some time and I'll let y'all know what I think about it. But he was on the Breakfast Club explaining it, and he said he owned a lot of downtown, like blocks downtown Atlanta. Y'all gotta catch that interview. Your boy Jeezy talking that real estate and how we need to be practicing group economics, and the reason why he needs to scrap that beef with Gucci, man. I applaud that, man. That was dope. Which leads me to our topic, man, because residual income is what we're talking about, man, and this is what we're trying to develop a life where we just don't have to work for anything. We work because we want to work, and we have residual income paying all our bills. All right, so I just want to give a real quick story, man. I had I don't know if anybody in Riverdale, if y'all in Riverdale, Jonesboro area, I had a condo off Flint River Road in these condominiums called Riva Ridge. And they doing a lot of development over there, but man, I just want to give a quick story how residual income helped me. So we got the condo, me and my partner, we got the condo, I was 27, 26, something like that. So we got the condo a few years ago, and 6 years ago, so I'm 32 now. And we bought it, man. It was like $20K. We put like $9,000 a piece, and we owner finance. So I was talking about owner finance before, but this is what crib that we owner financed. I might have mentioned it in one of my last videos. But we paid $20,000. We really paid $18,000. We put up $9,000 a piece in, and I was coming out of college, so I had to get how I live, and I used that's why I encourage everybody. I used my college refund for my first deal on the house, on my first house. So I was going to school to get my master's, and I was like, man, they giving me these large refunds. And I got in mind. I woke up, at one point. So anyway. We living in there, the mortgage was only $50 a month, and we paying this lady $50 a month straight. So that's what I'm saying, the power of negotiation and just looking for the deal. It was a 3-bed, 2.5-bath condo in Flint and Riva Ridge. Now it wasn't it wasn't the rich area, it wasn't Hampton, but it was straight, it was straight, and it was just straight. So. But we ended up moving out, getting another house, right? And we got the other house which is another way you can get houses is through an FHA loan. We only put like $5,000 down. So we split it. So, but we end up getting another house, and then we end up renting out this house. So now we getting rental income that's paying for everything. So basically our bills was just low. So the rental income was just paying for everything at that point. And that's the way we want to get it. That's the way we want to get it, and that's the way we want to stay. That's what we want to maintain. So before you start getting your bills, man, if y'all think about going to get another bill, think about, man, using that money to get some real estate that's going to make you some money to pay for the bill that you about to create first. You know what I'm saying? It's like starting a business to pay for the things you want, or to launder your money. So I just want to let y'all know that it's so possible, man, and take like we was doing, we was profiting. You know, like I haven't seen a year without profits, you know, since I got my first piece of real estate. So and everything just makes life easier. You don't have, I've heard renting in Decatur is up to $1,800 in some areas, and that is just high to me. When you can get a mortgage, your mortgage can literally, on a nice house, it can be almost new, can be $1,000 or less. Like, or you can get you a used house, or a house that's been, you know, in motion for a little while, and the mortgage would be like $400. Like, it just makes sense to me. I know a lot of people don't see it that way, but I want y'all to encourage our people to get out there and start making deals. And that's the last thing I want to talk about, is how to start earning passive income. Is just to start getting out there and really failing, which I learned through the podcast I was letting y'all know about, the Wholesale Inc. podcast and a bunch of other podcasts, and Mark Whitten, is you get out there and you fail for it. You might not get, you know, it right away, but as long as you practicing getting what you want and practicing making the deal, then eventually you will make that deal. You will find, you will become in a space where you've created a situation that you can actually manage, and you can get you some passive income. Now, it's a bunch of ways. Like I'm telling you, man, y'all look in these areas. You can look outside of Atlanta, because they kind of giving away houses in Alabama and places like that. So you can hit people up, the owners, and negotiate your terms. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to take control of your life. Take control of your life by taking control of the terms. You know, you don't got to go through a bank and then let a bank always negotiate terms for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it might be easier because they have terms, but you can create your own terms, realistic terms, numbers that you can afford. More than one option. I always have more than one option. So say you send somebody, so say you looking on Zillow in Alabama and you see a house somebody's giving away for $20,000. Now, you don't got $20,000, but you got about $5,000. Let's say you got $2,500. So you say you got $5,000. So you send this person an offer, like, because if you look on Zillow right now, or look in these areas, just put in your price range, you will find houses in your price range for sale by owner. And this is how you negotiate with these people. You can do this through text. You can send them a text that say, hey, instead of the $20,000, you say I give you $35,000. You know, you offer them incentive. But then you give them terms. You know, your terms say I give you $5,000 down now, which will drop yours down to $30,000, and you'll give them $300 a month, you know, for the next 10 years or something like that. You know, so, you know, $300 a month was that $3,600, then times 10, you know, boom, that's $30,000. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you got somebody in there renting it out for $850. You know what I'm saying? $750, $850, $900. This is not in Atlanta. In Atlanta, it's way higher. In Riverdale, it's higher. Minimum is like $1,100, $1,100. But out in the outskirts, a little bit, in different states, it's not as high. But you can negotiate these deals, and and after you negotiate the terms, then you can just find you somebody to write up the contract for you, and boom, you do it like that. And you offer more than one term. $5,000, for 300, you can say 0 down. I give you 500. You give them a larger portion. You know what I'm saying? For no money down. You know, or you can offer them in betweens. Just give yourself more options. You know, they may say no, they may say yeah, but be ready for no's, because a lot of people will say no, but a lot of people will say yeah. There's a percentage of people who really want passive income like you, and they're willing to negotiate terms that work out for both of you guys. You understand? Or girls, you know. So, and you need to be working with somebody. You know, like I'm sure Jeezy don't do it alone. Like even though he may be a millionaire, like he don't do it alone. It don't make sense. You know, it makes sense to do it as a collective. So if you can find people or a person or other people who are willing to take that risk with you to minimize your risk, then you want to do that. You know, you want to find family members, you know, and friends who got it popping. You got people who got it popping. You got friends who got it popping more than you. You know, because they on a higher level than you. They have a higher level of consciousness than you. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with them. You know what I'm saying? You gravitating towards them. So you need to utilize these people who may have the same amount or just as much money or more money than you. You know, or the same amount or just as much hustle and drive as you, to get the money, you know, so y'all can build something. You know, it only takes two people, man, or one person really, but it only takes two. But the more the merrier in this situation. You know, don't wait around for perfect timing. Like just start looking around and seeing what I'm saying. Like go to these smaller states that surround Georgia, and because I'm in Georgia, so look at the surrounding states and look into price ranges in these states. And another thing, you can have a property manager manage your property. So if it's in Alabama, you ain't gotta be there. You understand? You can have somebody managing your property, somebody that's reliable and you can trust, not just anybody. Like a professional that's reliable and who manages properties and who has a record of managing properties. You know. So that's what we're talking about, and that's gonna set you up for residual income. Like you want the residuals. You don't want to have to work for every dollar. You want the dollars to be working for you. And there's other ways you can do it. So like stocks, YouTube. Like if you can get your YouTube channel popping, you know, they pay you ad revenue. There's money that comes while you're sleeping. You can investing in other things like, man, it's a website called Royalty Exchange, and you can buy people's royalties. I mean, you gotta have some cheese to do that. But if you know how to leverage money, you can do that. You find you a hard money lender who will give you some money, you know, but you gotta be investing. You gotta have that money immediately making you money, you know. So I wanted to go over that, man. That's it. I thought that Jeezy battle was crazy. It really intrigued me when he started talking about real estate. And I was like, man, I'm going to listen to this new album. I ain't listened to it yet, but I'll let y'all know what I think about it. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This your man, God Ahmad. Y'all make sure y'all share this video. Love y'all.
They call me Big Money Manson, go dummy dancing. I don't question you cause I don't care about your answer.